I have refused delivery on more packages than you see here.
Remember this woman? 7 on Your Side Stephanie Sierra first introduced you to Kay last week in a story that's since gone viral around the world, from the UK to India. Kay reached out to 7 on Your Side for help after getting bombarded with Amazon packages she never ordered for more than a year. Well, it turns out that Kay is not alone. And as 7 on Your Side Stephanie Sierra explains tonight, the problem is not just isolated to Amazon either.
A friend of mine sent me an article that you had written about the woman who kept getting all these Amazon boxes. It's got reposted in the New York Times.
It's been hell.
4 of my other friends have sent me that article. They were like, maybe Stephanie could help you.
Chicago native Nicole Nassif says she shared the same hell as Kay of San Jose, except Nicole's trouble is with Walmart.
Came home one day and there was a box at my front door that was addressed to my restaurant at my home address.
Nicole opened the box to find 2 bottles of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce inside. As a restaurant owner, she didn't think anything of it at first, thought it may be a promotion.
But then more boxes started coming, and they always had 2 bottles of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce in them. And I didn't know what to do at that point, so I started calling the return addresses on the boxes.
That's when she got a hold of a woman named Debbie.
And I said to her, "Where did you get my address?"
Turns out Nicole's restaurant in downtown Chicago, Amy's Mediterranean Kitchen, was being impersonated on Walmart's version of Amazon called Marketplace. Similar to Kay's situation, the fake account listed Nicole's home address on the return label and the website. So instead of car seat covers, Nicole was getting bombarded with barbecue sauce.
There was a lot of confusion, and I'm having a hot flash right now.
The hot flash not from the barbecue, but from Walmart's response, or should I say lack thereof. Nicole says she first notified the company by calling several times on March 26. She says that was followed up by dozens of emails and follow-up calls, mainly on hold with Walmart customer service.
Oh gosh, honestly, it was a full-time job. I spent 60 hours at least.
Yet despite all that, she says the fake account nor her home address was taken down from Walmart's marketplace for more than 5 weeks. So like Kay's experience with Amazon, she was left waiting. Meantime, the packages kept coming, or in Nicole's case, the sauce, which may just seem like a tasty problem to have. But Nicole became more concerned about safety and the impact this fake account could have on the brand of her restaurant, especially when this happened.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this part. I got a cease and desist letter from Ricola, because Ricola, the candy, Ricola, apparently this person sells Ricola on that site.
The Swiss company accused her of violating Ricola's intellectual property and impermissibly distributing its products on Walmart's platform when it wasn't even her.
It was crazy. I mean, honestly, it was nuts for a minute. I was like, what in the hay is going on?
7 on Your Side reached out to Walmart, and the e-commerce giant told us they are offering Nicole a gift card for her trouble, adding, quote, Walmart takes the integrity of its marketplace seriously, using multiple layers of verification and continuous monitoring to help ensure that only legitimate, trustworthy sellers are allowed on the platform. We have zero tolerance for inaccuracies and take swift action to remove non-compliant listings.
Okay. I think it's not true. And did you ask them what the definition of swift was?
The so-called swift action clearly did not work for both Nicole and Kay. The question is why? We asked experts at the Information Technology and Innovation Foundation, a think tank based in Washington, D.C.
Eli Clemens is a policy analyst for the group. He explains most return policies for overseas vendors selling on U.S. marketplaces online have 3 options: a prepaid international voucher, a no-return full refund, or listing a U.S. address for returns.
That one opens up the most risk for fraud and exploitation of the consumer.
In part because listing a U.S. address as opposed to offering a prepaid international return label allows fraudulent vendors to avoid paying any cost up front. Plus, they can easily lie about the address, as seen with the Chinese online seller advertising car seat covers. Clemens also says fraudulent vendors will often scrape online public databases for addresses, which explains how Nicole and Kay's were likely chosen at random. In order to reduce risk, you can purchase data removal services online, but it's unlikely to prevent it permanently.
Unfortunately, I think U.S. consumers are just going to be the victims in this, and there's not a lot of options for recourse.
Leaving Nicole and Kay.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
And some of her neighbors who are so fed up they won't even answer the door, just deterring deliveries with no return signs, just hoping they're not picked again. For 7 on Your Side, I'm Stephanie Sierra, ABC 7 News.